Hey folks, today we are talking about the Eugene Holiday Market. This is a large indoor market of local and regional artists with a huge range of crafts. This is a really unique gathering, and it's like an indoor version of the very long-standing Eugene Saturday Market, but it takes the event indoors for much of November and December, and it takes place in the Lane County Events Center. You're definitely going to want to check their website, which we've linked below, to make sure that you've got the timing and location information totally up to date, but it's really easy to find and parking is a breeze. There are around 150 local artisans selling their handmade goods here. There's also a food court and live music. This needs to be on your radar every wintertime. Hey folks, I'm Michael Kreslowski with Team K Realty out of RE/MAX in Corvallis. As you know, I love the Corvallis Fall Festival, and that's in late September, and I feel like this Eugene event is kind of like that, but indoors. It's a great follow-up and an outstanding part of the local art scene. This year, I actually got to go to the event with some of our team members, Noel Moen and Chance Olafson, and you'll see them in the shots. That's right, we had our own little Team K field trip. Many of the vendors were gracious enough to give us permission to give them shout-outs, so let's see what we found. We'll start off with this artist who was making these really unique lino-cut prints. He had all kinds of wall art, a really cool print of the mountains, an awesome print of our local Oregon native cobra lilies, which I have in my backyard actually. His work's really neat. My wife has something from him from last year. On the ceramic side of things, loved this artist's little cat cups. They were adorable and very tactile. She did a great job and had a really good vibe going with all of her work. This artist did some great painted stipple work. Apologies that I'm getting the verbiage wrong there, but they had really cool art cards and prints, and they were really fun to talk with. And that's one of the fun things about this. You get to not only talk with the artists and connect with them about their art, but on a personal level, and it's just an awesome way to engage in the community. Ian, our map artist, many of you know and recognize because we've been sending you stickers for your water bottles from him, and he does some incredible prints using 3D topography and GIS surveys. And he is actually a map cartographer GIS person who turned into a full-time artist doing this. Shining Star Mosaics, you'll recognize from the Corvallis Fall Festival. My wife and I have a pretty good collection of some of his pieces. We always love getting to talk with him and bringing some of his work home. We also had a really nice lunch together. I got to have some smoked salmon mac and cheese, and this booth was super smart. They were giving away free Lactaid, which I very much appreciated. They had a sign up that said, Lactaid free, pictures of the Lactaid sign, $1. I gotta tell you though, the smoked salmon mac and cheese and the garlic mac and cheese were a huge hit, and we really enjoyed having a tasty lunch at the event, which we got to eat while listening to some local folk music. This was a wonderful way to spend a day. This artist was a blast to talk with and connect with. He does these hyper-realistic yet also stylized prints and originals. He even had some of his art actually hand-drawn with ballpoint pen, really fine detailing on skateboards. This kangaroo leather origami wallet maker was really fun to connect with as well. I got to actually buy a little wallet from him with a cat logo embossed on the back or stamped into the back. And he actually had, quite literally, these folding origami sheets of leather, and he was showing us all the different types of wallets that he makes and seeing where all the secret pockets were. Really, really cool design. This guy was incredible. Chance and I loved getting to talk with this Damascus steel forged knife artist. I'm pretty sure that Chance has one of his knives on his Christmas list. And pepper tree bird shirts. My wife has been wearing these for a few years, and I think she got a good stock up accomplished on this particular trip. Really love her owls and her art, and it's become a running joke inside my house that every time my wife wears one of her shirts, I just casually say, hey, I like your ptarmigan, because I never know which bird is which. This leather worker was really fun to connect with. He had an entire suit of armor that he had handcrafted out of leather as one of his example pieces and for sale, and it was for paintball. That was the impetus behind this actual leather work. He also made some really cool jewelry and even some sculptural work, and it was just fun to connect with him. Check out this snazzy ceramic butter dish that our team member Chance bought. I'm pretty sure that Chance bought this so that his cat will stop getting into the butter while him and his partner are baking. Sorry, Stewie. It was also really cool getting to see the epoxy on tile charcuterie boards from this particular artist. I think that Chance and his partner got one of these to bring home too, and she had great color work. It's just really cool to see the different styles and creativities. It was almost like an acrylic pouring artist met epoxy. This in particular seemed like a wonderful gift idea. Sun Swirl Designs, if I recall correctly, was the name of this particular artist. And they were making these like yoga pants and shorts and shirts. My wife, I'm quite sure, got multiple outfits from her, and the artist made a very appreciative joke about like, thanks for paying my mortgage. They were great. I'm pretty sure we're even going back to get some more before year end. This jeweler actually made the necklace that Noelle was wearing that day with the Three Sisters mountains on it, and she also had some really great botanical themed, like ginkgo leaf styles, and just an awesome vibe to her work, and it was really fun to get to meet her in person after having complimented Noelle in the office on the cool necklace she was wearing. So all in all, this is a great way to spend a day or an afternoon together with family, or have as like a date activity, or bring some family and friends too. I think that our holiday shopping is now probably complete thanks to this trip, and I really hope that you get to check it out too. As we publish this, there are still some Saturday and Sundays left, and they are also open during the week right before Christmas for final hoorah. Please do make it down there and support local artists. As always, I've been Michael Kreslowski with Team K Realty, and we're happy to be a resource for you if you're moving here, or if you're already here and you just need our help to buy or sell a home. That's obviously what we do for a living. But meanwhile, thank you so much for checking out our videos about life in Oregon. We love being ambassadors for life in the Mid-Willamette Valley. Thank you, and as we say, bye for now.